Hello, this is Gadgetman 404 and I'm doing a little demonstration and review on a GPS tracker. Now this can be used in a car, on a motorbike, in your child's bag. You know, in a car you could put it in a glove box. It's got a magnetic back so it can stick to anything metal. I would personally put it inside something, like hide it under the rear wheel and things like that. So people do look for these things when they break into cars to make sure there's nothing that can trace them. But this is quite discreet, as you can see, very small. Now excuse the tape, there's a little clip that clicks it together, and mine is literally, as I picked it up upstairs, it's come off, and I've just a quick way of clicking it back on. I've just stuck a bit of tape on. I use this on my quadcopter, so that's why I've got some Velcro stuck on the back. But then again, you could put Velcro on it and then Velcro it to the underseat, you know, underside your seat in your motorbike, and then Velcro is very strong, very reliable. You know, it should stay put. I'll just go around and show you. With this particular model, what you actually do is you put a SIM card inside this, make sure it's got credit on and you know the number, and what you do is if your quadcopter, helicopter or RC plane comes down, or you notice your motorbike and your car have been stolen, then what you actually do is you ring the number of the SIM card, which is inside here, and then all you have to do is you ring it, and then you let it hang up, and then after that make sure your internet is enabled on your phone and your GPS is enabled on your phone. And as long as you've got credit on the SIM card, what happens is it sends you a message like Google Maps. So it sends your smartphone a map of where it is. Basically it sends you coordinates, longitude, latitude, and it'll even show you a map, and you just load the map and it will show you exactly where it is. Now say for instance your car is actually still being driven, you can set this device up to like a geofence, so when it goes 20 miles away from its home address, this then knows it's been stolen. This is the real cool feature. This knows it's moving, and what it does is you register a number for it to call, and because it's a SIM card and this is like a phone, it will ring your phone so many times and keep sending you an update of where it is. So then you can ring the police and basically tell the police exactly where your vehicle is, unless they found this and chucked it, you know, then obviously they'll find this but not the car. But it's so small, it's, you know, I mean these are the batteries that you get. So basically, oh, 1 minute, stop,
we just came back from a wonderful holiday.
Stop, oh shut up. Right, so anyway, so yeah, so that's basically what you do. You ring it. You can also set it for text messages. The network I'm on at the moment, it's quite expensive for text messages, so I'm going to put my normal SIM. You can put a normal contract SIM card in it because I get unlimited text messages. So basically I can ring my number and it will send to my other phone, you know, another phone sort of thing, sends you a link, and it's real time. So as it's moving, you'll get Google Earth and you'll get a little, you know, triangle thing. And when I used to work at the hospital, I used to work in Derby, I used to have it in my scooter under my seat, and then every now and again I just testing it out just to see if it actually worked, and I would ring it and it would send me a link and I would open it and it was parked, you know, outside the front, and I knew exactly where it was. as I said, you could use this for keeping an eye on your children. You could discreetly put this in the bag, that type of thing. It's very small, it's very lightweight, and basically when you ring them, say, oh, where are you? And they say, oh, at the park, and then you could actually check where they are. Now, that's just for peace of mind that they're not a long way away, and that type of thing. It's also got an SOS button on the side. I don't know if you can see that. No, the camera won't zoom in. Basically, if touch wood anything happened and your child has got this with them, they can press and hold the SOS button, and because it's a phone SIM card, it leaves an open line, so they could sort of discreetly describe where they are if something's happened to them, and heaven forbid that anything like that would ever happen to anyone's child. But that is one of the features it does. It has an SOS button, so you can press that, it leaves it open, and then basically it rings the registered number, and basically you know where they are, plus it's showing you maps. That is very, very sort of extreme circumstances of use. I use this for my quadcopter, so I know where if it ever comes down and it's out of line of sight. My quadcopter came down a few months ago, and it took me nearly 2 hours in the field to find it. Now, when I actually found it, it wasn't actually that far away, but when you're flying, it looks further away. And then I was sort of low down in the field, and there was a bit of a brow of the hill, and it went down, and I thought it was way away, but actually it wasn't, and I had to painstakingly go up and down, up and down, up and down, left, right, left, right, left, right, and it took me nearly 2 hours to find my quadcopter, but luckily I did, and I didn't have this, and that's why I went and bought one. Now, this cost me about £18 off eBay. You get a proper mains charger, you get like a desktop charger, so excuse me, so you can plug in that, you plug in the desktop charger there, then on the lead there's a splitter, and then you can plug the other side of the lead into here, and you can charge up that internal battery and that one at the same time. Now that goes, I think, red to orangey while it's charging, and then it goes green when it's charged. They're like little Nokia phone batteries. You get two batteries, the desktop charger, the wall charger, the actual device itself, and you get a magnetic back. It's literally got magnets built into it. I didn't think it was really that strong to stick it to anything metal, so I use Velcro. I used to stick it underneath my quadcopter, stick it underneath, it never come loose, and I've never had to really use it for the function I purchased it for. But if I ever flew, if I do FPV and I go miles away, because you can fly up to 5 miles or 3.5 kilometres, then this would be a godsend, because some quadcopters, as people are aware, can cost hundreds if not thousands of pounds, and you don't want to lose it and then someone find it and walk away with your quadcopter. So basically, for the sake of £20 and a pay and go SIM card, and just make sure it's topped up regularly, you have got a real good method of finding your lost airplane, helicopter, quadcopter, car, motorbike. It cost me about £20 all in, including delivery. So it is well worth it. What else can I tell you? Well, to switch it on, you've got a power button here. You just hold it in for a few seconds. Now you see that blue light? Now that's just locking on to the GPS. When it flashes intermittently, that has now logged, it's sort of looking for the satellites, And when it flashes like that, there you go, it'll flash every few seconds. There you go. That's now logged onto so many satellites at the moment, so it knows exactly where it is. And I want to show you what I mean by ringing it, and then obviously I get a text message, but I'm using my phone to record this video, so I'm unable to, but please take my word for it. That's what you do. It will ring you or send you a link of where it is. Now, it does say that when you first do this, do it outside, so obviously line of sight of the satellites, it will work a lot better, but it's even logged onto the satellites, look, inside. The battery life on these is really quite good. I do 12-hour shifts, 12.5-hour shifts at the hospital, and it's lasted me, it's still switched on when I go to it. So there you go, just trying to get the best angle. It's quite difficult because it's such a small little LED. It's minute. But there you go, it's flashing away. So as it's doing that, it is constantly logged on. And as I say, for £20, this can save your £1,500 or £2,000 worth of quadcopter. Now, if I was to have the new Inspire 1 by DJI, which costs nearly £2,500 to £3,000, I would definitely want some way of finding it if it ever came down, batteries go flat, something weird happens and you get fly away, because that can happen with the cheapest quads or the most expensive quads. So I think it's a good investment, and for the sake of £20 roughly off eBay, you can't go far wrong. So check this guy out. It's the GPS tracker with an open line, so it's like a phone, and like I say, £20 odd, 2 batteries, desktop charger and a wall charger. It's a good buy. So I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not already. I try to put videos on quite regular. My quadcopter at the present is out of action, so I can't do any flights, as that's my main passion, is flying. I'm unable to do that at the moment. I'm waiting to hear if they can fix it, and so on and so on. So I just thought this is one gadget that I've got for my quadcopter. Thought I'd share it with you guys. As I say, like, subscribe, and look for one of these if you think it's going to be useful for yourself. This is Gadgetman 404 out.